Hey guys, welcome back to Lunch and Lingerie. Today I have Pesto Zoodles. So I know this doesn't look the most appetizing thing because of like the colors, but basically this is zucchini noodles with pesto, tomatoes, and then also like cut up zucchini squash, whatever. It was supposed to be cooked with chicken, but I don't really like chicken like all that much. I don't like to cook it. So yeah. It is so good, y'all. It is so good. It's really flavorful. Bundy. The zoodles are a little bit weird. Like, I don't know. I got the zoodles from the store. They're basically just like in a bag, and then you steam them like in the microwave. So they are kind of weird, but I'm telling you guys, it's really good. This tastes so good. It was super easy to make too. And I love my zucchini like just a little bit brown, you know what I mean? Like almost overcooked, but not. Oh, and it has tomatoes. Did I already tell you guys that? I don't know. It's been such a long day. So you guys, story time. The other day, I was like being super productive. I woke up at like 7 a.m. I was getting all of my chores and errands done for the day. Like I was having a great productive day, and I was about to like do a video for this channel, and then I get a text message basically saying like one of my debit cards has been canceled for fraudulent activity and to call the bank to confirm these charges. You guys, when I tell you, okay, so this is what happened. I see that and I try to go into my bank app and I look at all the charges, and first of all, it came out to over $1,100. And I'm like shaking when I'm looking at this. I'm like, what is going on? Like, I don't even know what website this is getting charged to. Like, it's all these random numbers that they're charging. And like, I don't know. I was skimming through it and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna call the bank because I'm like freaking out. Like, my eyes were like going all over the place, like trying to look at everything at once. So I called the bank. They took care of everything pretty quickly, but let me tell you. So, call the bank and they're like, can you confirm these charges, whatever. Basically, I was just like, no, like this is fraud. What happened was, the other day, me and my friend were talking about emotional support letters for your dog. Like whenever you get an ESA letter for your dog to be in your apartment. I was telling my friend about it, and she was basically just like asking me questions of like what mine said. And I was like, I don't know. I bought one years ago. I haven't used it since because honestly, they are kind of useless now. So if you're gonna like comment down below, like the ESA police, like those letters are fake. I know that. Okay, so Certipet.com was actually the website that I used. And back then, like years ago, whenever I first purchased an ESA letter, apparently that was like the most trustworthy website for an ESA letter, like back then. So I log in. I guess my credit card or my debit card information was still saved in there from whenever I first purchased it. But I logged in, I like downloaded the ESA letter, and then I emailed it to her, and then I went about my business, whatever. So I know it was Certipet because my phone actually told me, like if you go into your settings and you click on passwords, it will tell you like if you've had like a compromised password, and Certipet was on there, and that was the only like out of the ordinary thing that I had done recently, right? So not only did I have to change my passwords to like everything, okay, because this is how they charge it. So one of the places that they charged my card to was the app called Favor. So Favor is basically like an Uber Eats, and you can, but okay, it's like an Uber Eats, but you can order anything from anywhere. Like if I were to send it to the mall, I'd be like, go into Forever 21 and get me some white sandals. Like they could do that. Like it's literally a favor. So they had 2 orders for 7-Eleven. The first order was for $150 and it was like earphones. They bought like fucking earphones. How random. And then the second order was a taquito for $10. Random. But I didn't check my email, so I actually got the email for the fucking receipt with the address that they sent it to. They sent it to like a antique shop in Marble Falls. I called that antique shop because I was like, I was like, who's using my card? But they didn't even answer, so I'm thinking it was like a dud. Like they just like used a random address to see if like it would work. Because after that, that's when they started really charging. Like I don't know where they were charging it to. Like when it said like the company name, it was like just a bunch of letters. It was like keyboard smash. So I don't know what they did. The thing is, it was scary because it was like cybersecurity that they stole. It was like a cybersecurity issue, you know what I mean? Like stealing my information online, it's like that's scary. I spent 2 hours changing my password and emails to everything. I was worried. I mean, they canceled my debit card, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway if they were to like charge more on like a different website. But the thing is, you have my info. Like that's weird. So I was just paranoid, and I was like, I have to change my password to everything. So yeah, after 2 hours of changing my stuff, actually I didn't even finish. Like there's still like some random websites that I need to get rid of or whatever. After 2 hours, I was pissed off. Like they're sending me a new debit card and they're gonna give me my money back eventually. I don't know when. At this moment, I still don't have my money back, but I was pissed off because I spent 2 hours. I was literally about to cook and do a video for this channel. So I was about to eat and have lunch. I was having a good day, and then boom, I'm like stuck on the computer. And like when I get like so hyper focused on something and I'm just like adrenaline and I'm like freaking out and I'm just staring at this computer screen for 2 hours, as soon as I looked up and realized it was 2 hours had passed by, I was like, I'm drained and I'm pissed off. So, like I was just I've had my card info stolen before, like at the gas pumps. Whenever I put gas, I don't put in my PIN number. Even if it's a debit card, I put cancel. Like I put no, this is not a debit card, and then I just put in my zip code, because then like they're less likely to steal your information. Because I've had my card info stolen like numerous times. Bank of America takes care of it every single time, so like that's great, but it's still really inconvenient, so nerve-wracking. I actually was going to deposit money into my account, into that debit card that day. The only reason why I did it is because I got sidetracked. I was like running errands and I like was just like, whoop, I forgot. So thank ADD for that. I've been talking forever and I barely ate my food, but it was just, wait. I didn't even tell you guys what I did afterwards. So, after I realized I had spent 2 hours on this computer and it pissed me off, I wanted to do something. I was like, I want to go out. I wanted to go out. I wanted to like go like day drink. I don't even care. But I was like, no, maybe I shouldn't do that. Long story short, everyone that I wanted to hang out with was busy. And so that pissed me off even more. It pissed me off to the point where I was crying because I was so frustrated. After I stopped crying, I felt pathetic. I was like, oh my God, like, I just felt so stupid. Like, I was like having such a great day, and then here I am crying, and I'm so upset and just drained. And I was like, you know what? Typically, I would let it ruin my entire day forever. Like, the whole day would just go to nothing or to something not good for me, like unproductive. Instead, I was like, okay, even though everyone is busy and literally there's no one to hang out with, I was like, I'm in control of my reality and I'm not going to have a bad day. I'm not going to let it ruin it. So I literally left Texas. At that moment, I just decided to leave Texas. Hold on, let me like eat my food a little bit so I can tell you like what happened. Also, comment down below and tell me what you're eating. I forgot to ask you that because I got so into this story. Also, this is what I'm wearing. I've worn this bra before on this channel, but this is like a pajama shirt, and so yeah, I'm wearing like silk pants with it. It's just like, it's a vibe, honestly. It's really cute. Anyway, so yeah, I left Texas. Oklahoma is actually like only an hour away. So I know I sound dramatic when I say I left Texas, but I literally did. Like, Oklahoma is a whole new state. So I went to Oklahoma and I went to the casino because I love the casino. It's fun. I went and it was super packed. Hold on. Before I get to the negative side of it, because honestly, I could be negative about anything if I wanted to, right? I felt way better. It was an hour drive, and so like I was able to calm down. I got in a better mood. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go have fun by myself. I'm gonna bring like my AirPods so I can just listen to music and be like a whole vibe. I didn't drink. Obviously, I had to drive an hour there and back, and obviously you have to come home to the dogs, so it's not like I could just stay there. So, yeah. So by the time I get there, I'm feeling like better. I'm like, okay, it's gonna be fine. Like, yeah, I wasted 2 hours of my life looking at a computer screen with like full anxiety, so it mentally drained me, but I was like, you know what, I'm good. I ordered a sugar-free Red Bull, no vodka, no alcohol, and yeah, I just sat at the slot machines and just like played for a little bit. But it was so packed there. Like, there's so many people. I was alone, and so like, I don't know, I felt like I didn't want to be in one spot for too long because I didn't want people to know that I was alone. You know what I mean? Because of course there was like creepy men that was just like staring at me, and they were like trying to come sit next to me, and it's like stop trying to have a conversation. Like, it's just whatever. I didn't want to appear that I was alone for like obviously my own safety, so I kept like trying to walk around to like find a new slot machine. I couldn't find a slot machine that I really liked, and then on top of that, it was really packed. So that was a low-key, like, it was low-key a bummer, but I still had fun overall because I changed my day. Like, my day could have been entirely ruined, but I didn't let it be ruined. And then while I was there, I just ate at a restaurant by myself inside the casino. I ate at this like Italian restaurant. It was pretty good. And yeah, after that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go home now because I had been gone for like a few hours. So I guess like 4 hours total, because hour there, hour back, and then I spent like 2 hours there. So like I was only gone for like 4 hours. Of course, I don't want to be gone too long because like the dogs are here. So yeah. That's what happened. And I got the clear bowls. You guys are so funny. I was gonna get the clear bowls. Like, I already had in my mind. I was like, oh, I need to go get clear bowls because I know that I've seen these at the Dollar Tree. And so I was gonna go. And you guys were like, get clear bowls. And I'm like, I know. Give me a minute. I'm just kidding. I really love you guys. This is definitely a longer video, but I actually had a lot to say, okay? Moral of the story, don't use ESA letters because they're all fake. I know that security deposits suck. I mean, I don't know. Just type one up. Honestly, how can they prove it? Maybe not. Don't take my advice. That's probably really bad advice because it's like abusing the system. Anyway, my point is, don't use Certipet. I don't know if you should use Favor. I didn't even use... the last time I used Favor was like 2 years ago. I had to re-download the app just so I could log in and change my password and see where they're sending this stuff to. I cannot believe... I should have called them and contacted them to see if I could talk to the driver and been like, who did you hand that taquito to? Who? I'm just kidding. I mean, ultimately, like, if I would have, like, if that antique shop would have answered the phone, what would I have said? And what would I have done? Go fight? Like, I don't know if, can you press charges on like, what do you do? I don't know. Who cares? Whatever. If it was like if they ordered like a bunch of food, like if they ordered groceries from like Instacart, I would feel like, you know, I would have more sympathy for them. But freaking headphones, you ordered headphones, like just ridiculous. This is actually pretty filling, but this is literally just all vegetables. I will say, because my card has been stolen before, this is why I have multiple checking accounts and like just other accounts in general, just in case stuff like this happens. Also for the convenience too, because this time I had to change all of my passwords and that was really annoying. But before my card info got stolen, I had to change all of my auto payments for like all of my bills. I had to go in there and change my card info for all of that. And like that was also annoying. So it's both equally annoying, but it is convenient to have like a backup debit card because I still haven't got this debit card in the mail or my money back. So my leg is asleep. Ooh. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, I love you guys. I hope you have a great day. Remember, you are in control of your reality. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.